Here we are with Social Media with Mike Bitter. We are in the Crossroads Mall. I'm at 1690 AM, the one. You can see it right behind me. Tune in now. We are also streaming live thanks to Ustream. This is awesome. Like I said, we're at the radio station of 1690 AM. We're soon to have a sister station, 95.7 The Boss. I've got Vernon back there behind the camera. Thanks, Vernon. Awesome, man. Great to have you. I've got a feeling that today I'm going to have a special guest. And I got to give some shout-outs. Every time we have a show, I got to shout out, hey, Colorado, up there in the mountains, Idaho Springs, Melinda, how you doing? Georgia, down there in Georgia, Evans, Georgia. Scott, how you doing, man? He's my graphics guy. He keeps me publishing, keeps me going. Columbia and Branson, Missouri. We've got Warren Hoover out there and Kurt Harlan. Those guys are doing just some awesome things for a company I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. It's a social media marketing piece of software that is just killing it. And the Crossroads Mall here in beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. It's great to be here, sun shining outside, and we're going to have an awesome day today. What I want to do today is I want to talk about LinkedIn, but let me make sure we've got everything going here. Baby, I can make that Okay, let's get started with LinkedIn. What I want to do is last week we talked about Facebook for Business and how to use Facebook in your business. And the thing I like about social media marketing is that with social media marketing, you can it's free. It doesn't cost anything. If you know the ins and outs of social media and social media marketing, you can compete on the same level as the big boys, the Coke, Pepsi, ConAgra. They are all out there marketing on the same social sites. And today I want to talk about LinkedIn because LinkedIn for me is like it's kind of like a hidden gem, and a lot of people don't know how to use LinkedIn, and it is a really powerful tool. And I want to talk about that for just a little bit. And we're going to talk about some simple steps for using LinkedIn. So let's get going. Once again, this is Mike Bitter. I own Affordable Social Media. It's a social media marketing company. We're a little bit over 7 years old here in Omaha, Nebraska. And we do social media marketing for a handful of clients. We like to keep it close and we like to keep it personal. Not only that, but we teach social media marketing to people, and we're constantly doing presentations here in Omaha. So if you're in the Omaha area, stay tuned. Best thing to do is to go to mike@asmomaha.com. Don't forget the /calendar. That is where you're going to find out the most information about social media presentations that are going on here in Omaha. We have some objectives today. I love having objectives. Then that keeps us on track during the day while I'm talking, because I have a tendency of going off into different tangents. What I want to do is I'm going to talk to you about SEO, those three letters that you always hear from web marketing guys, search engine optimization. What search engine optimization is that is how do people find you, and when you have things optimized, then people will find you through Google searches, and that's what search engine optimization is. LinkedIn has a great search engine optimization tool, and I'm going to show you how to use that. I'm going to show you how to set up your profile so people can find you and people can find your business. I'm going to talk a little bit about how to connect and build your network. Well, if we have time, we'll talk about groups and tapping in for sales. So, first thing we're going to do is talk about personal. Then we're going to talk about connecting groups and companies. And if you know my social media marketing model, what I have is, if you can picture this, there's 3 circles down the left-hand side. This is my model. Those 3 circles stand for, they are Twitter, Facebook, and blog. Just to the right of that, you have YouTube in your website. Just to the right of that is email marketing. And if you notice, we started out with 3, then we went to 2, and everything points toward email marketing. LinkedIn fits in right around the Facebook part of this. We found that Facebook is the social side of things, but if you really want to reach businesses, you really want to be in touch with businesses, then be on LinkedIn. It's also a great way to connect with other people. And what the beauty about LinkedIn is that LinkedIn will connect you with other people while you're sleeping. And that is just awesome. One purpose of LinkedIn is to allow registered users to maintain a list of contact details of people with whom they have some level of relationship called connections. And that's what LinkedIn wants. They want you to have that relationship with people. And users can invite anyone, whether they're a site user or not. You can invite people to become a connection. You may have gotten emails through the mail, or you may have gotten emails that have said somebody wants to connect with you on LinkedIn, or it says that why don't you start a LinkedIn account so you can connect with these people. So this is all about connecting with other people. I've had a lot of people come up to me at conferences, and when I've gone to do presentations and I haven't met them yet, they walk right up to me and they say, "Oh, you're Mike." And I'm like, "How do you know?" It's because they've gone and looked on my LinkedIn. But hey, we just had somebody come into the radio station that I would like to introduce. I don't know if she's going to stay here through the whole presentation or not, the whole LinkedIn presentation. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to welcome Deb Walters. Deb, if you can kind of scoot over here.
Alrighty.
Tell you what, I'm going to turn on this other mic over here. Okay, so how are you doing, Deb?
I'm good, Mike. How are you?
I am fantastic. Deb and I met several years back, and she has a new skin business, and I think I can say that on the radio. If not, somebody's going to come through the radio and like slap me down for using it. Do what?
Slap you silly. No.
Yeah. And Deb came to me, it's probably, about a year ago, maybe?
Probably about that.
About a year ago, and she wanted to do social media marketing. And Deb, I'll tell you what, I will let you take it from there. Let's kind of hear from Deb. What happened from there. I'm going to let her tell her story about how her and I got connected as far as social media marketing goes.
Okay. Well, thanks, Mike, for the invite. The reason I hooked up with Mike is I was looking for a way to really get the word out about my businesses. To reach a lot of people at the same time and do it professionally. And me being in the older generation, I wasn't quite sure, how to work the social media thing, so I met with Mike, and Mike helped me put my business Facebook page together. Also got me hooked into some Constant Contacts. So I really am starting to begin to understand the power of social media to where you really can work smarter and not harder, and get your message out professionally and reach a lot of people that you wouldn't have the ability to do if you were just doing one-to-one interviews with people. So it's been great. I continue to learn. Social media changes all the time. There are new tools, new ways to connect. And when you were talking about LinkedIn, I'm amazed at the people will send me emails saying, I viewed your profile, can we connect? People that maybe I don't know, but people that I do know that I haven't even thought about for years. So it's just a great way to continue to connect and really grow and promote your business and your brand.
Great. Yeah, when Deb and I first got together, she was like, "I don't know anything about IT. I'm just in the dark ages, and kind of show me the way. Show me what I need to do."
Right, exactly. And you've done that well, and that we continue to. We've built a great friendship and a great business relationship from that. And yeah, I encourage anybody to, if you were like me, being afraid of social media, just to take, like you had told me, just take one piece at a time. my business Facebook, let's get that down. Then let's move to a newsletter through Constant Contacts, and let's get that down. So it made it a whole lot less overwhelming to me, and it empowered me that I can do this, just a little slower, but I can do it.
Right. And what we did with Deb was we started with what she knew the most of, which was Facebook. And we started from there, and that's what I tell people whenever I'm working with them. And even when I'm doing presentations, like just a minute ago, I explained my business model, and it seems overwhelming. I mean, when you think, wow, I need to post to Facebook, I need to post to Twitter, I need to post to LinkedIn. Well, you don't. You just learn one social site well, and then you can branch out from there. If you're already on a couple of social sites, that much the better. So, and since then, you have come in contact with a social media tool.
Right, Social Zing.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about Social Zing.
Well, Social Zing is some software that Mike introduced me to, and basically it has 7 different product suites under one software. So it's made it a lot easier for me that I don't need several different tools that I used to use. I can just use the Social Zing software and do my email marketing, my newsletters from there, text marketing, we know is all getting very, very huge on that. I love that I can set up web pages for different businesses. I also own a case management company as a nurse, so I can do things with that business as well. I can do things with my son's hockey team, with church, through the Social Zing software. The nice tool that I like is I can manage all of my social media sites from that software. I can do both business and personal Facebook. I can do my LinkedIn. And I no longer go to those individual sites. I can do it all through Social Zing. So a little overwhelming when you first introduced me to it, because it was like, oh my gosh, social media software. But the tutorials on how to use the products are amazing. So Great. I can sit at my own leisure and watch the tutorial and then set up my pages as I go. So it's been a great tool.
Great, great. And also through Social Zing, you can post to your LinkedIn.
Right.
And you can schedule things out, and it also has an autopilot feature to it, doesn't it?
Right, right. Very helpful. Saves a lot of time where I can just do auto posts that are already there for me in different categories. Or I can make my own category, whether it's my rehab company or for my direct sale company, and then schedule it to go out at certain times. So I can sit down on a Sunday night when I'm spending time with the family watching football, and I can sit and do my posts for the week. It's a very, very good tool to have.
And I like your idea, your strategy of sitting down like on Sunday night when you have time, because
Right.
that's one of the things that I found with businesses is that they have periods of time that they can work on things, but a lot of things that they do, they can't schedule, and they can't schedule out. But with social media marketing, you can schedule that out for a week,
Right.
a month. Can you
Oh,
go?
yeah.
Okay.
Right, and then I can go back in and change it if I want to. I can cancel the post, or I can go back in if I thought of something else to add, then I just go in and edit it, and then still keep it on schedule to post. So
Awesome.
it's great. It's a great tool, and I'm learning it. I'm learning it.
Yeah, you've kind of taken the bull by the horns in all of this and all of the learning of these different tools. And I knew when you first started, that you had a lot to learn, but you stepped up to the challenge and you've really taken it on. So, and don't take this the wrong way, but I mean, anybody can do social media marketing. People.
People, go ahead. People like me. A degree can sometimes not be a good thing.
Right. But that's okay. That's okay. But you're learning and you're starting to use it, and that's the best thing. And that's what I find with a lot of people is just start doing
Right,
it.
just start.
Just do it. And Art Williams from A.L. Williams, which is now Primerica, he has a speech that he did that is just do it. Just go out and do it. Get your feet wet, get your hands dirty, and let's get going.
Just do it, yeah. And it's like you had told me, just go ahead and do the social media, and you can't make a mistake. You just get in there and you just do it. and you learn as you do it.
Yep.
And that's the best way for someone like me who is just really afraid of learning it, because it was overwhelming. But yeah, it's been good.
And then you don't worry about what you put out there. Make sure it's interesting and relevant content. And what I mean is so many people are afraid of, well, what do I say? Well, what if people don't like what I say? You know, and different things like that. But what I've seen is once people get started, they start seeing what they need to do, and it kind of comes natural after that.
And the content for me was never really the issue. It was the social media method. You know, what mode do I use? You know, do I do business Facebook? Do I do LinkedIn? And now, like with the Social Zing, I can hit all my social media at the same time. So that was the thing that I thought was difficult, but it's really not.
Yep, cool. And so that's why we're here, and that's why we're doing social media with Mike Bitter, and you know, talking about social media marketing, because I want everybody to be able to use social media. There are a lot of companies charging a lot of money, and even my company. You know, we charge anywhere between $400 and $700 a month to manage people's social media networks, whereas, guys, I'm teaching you how to do what I do. I mean, and I do presentations in town, and I don't hold anything back. The only thing that holds me back is the amount of time that I have to talk. And I share as much information as I can with you, and they're not lost leaders, just like with this program. And that's why I appreciate the affiliation that I have with 1690, is that, you know, we can teach people. We can teach you how to build your business, and we can even give you some ideas on how to start a business that maybe you haven't thought about in social media marketing. So, if you would, let's go on, and I'm going to start talking about LinkedIn. My slide that I'm looking at, as you know, I have my slides over on the side. My slide says,
let's get started.
Okay, so let's get started here with LinkedIn. Whenever you go to LinkedIn, the first thing you come to when you sign into LinkedIn, it's your home page, and it's just after you sign in, that's how you get, that's where you go. But I'll tell you what, let's back it up just a little bit. If you don't have a LinkedIn page, go to linkedin.com and set up a page. It's very simple, or set up an account. It's very simple to go in and do that. And the first page that you're going to come to will have your picture on it, or it'll have a blank box with like a silhouette of a picture. And right next to it, it says share an update. That's where you'll go in and put your post. That's where you'll go in and actually type something in. What I tell a lot of people, you know, content is probably one of the main things that people aren't sure about. They're not sure what to put into your content. And what I've told people is when you're out on the internet and you see a story that you like, grab the URL, grab that web link, and when you post that web link into your box that says share an update, what happens is LinkedIn, the same thing happens with Facebook, will go in and grab that image from, or grab an image from that website, and it'll put about the first 5 lines of that story. It'll post it for you. It really looks professional. So you don't necessarily have to come up with a post every time you post. LinkedIn, I would suggest posting on LinkedIn anywhere between 1 and 3 times a week. And I'm going to talk about content for just a minute before we go on, because with content, what you want to do is you want to have interesting and relevant content that will attract your readers to you. It's not necessarily selling. It's not necessarily always pushing your product. It is, it's about giving interesting and relevant information. So that's where you'll make an update, is in that first block. And if you look at the very top of LinkedIn, at the bottom of that black ribbon, you'll see where it says Home, Profile, Network, jobs, and interests. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just walk right across those, and we're going to talk about those one at a time. And right now we're on the home button. So if you, like I said, if you get a link, you post it in that box, it will bring information across and almost build the post for you. A lot of times what I like to do is I like to put in a like a lead into it, or something that kind of talks about that post, and then I put the link underneath that. So then you've put a little bit of information in there also. And then you hit share, and it automatically posts, and it will go out to everybody that you are connected with in LinkedIn. I think right now I probably have about, I don't know, 800 or 900 people that get my posts every time that I post to LinkedIn. Now moving across, up in the upper left in that black ribbon, there's the LinkedIn logo, says IN. Right below that is home. That's where we were. But what we're going to do now is we're going to move over to profile. And if you click on profile, your profile will come up, and there's a drop down to where you can either edit your profile or see who's viewed your profile. Both of those are very important. So when you click on profile, if you just click on profile, it'll bring up your profile, and then in the top block where it has your name, for instance, mine says Mike Bitter, and I'm owner at Affordable Social Media, and then underneath that is a gray box that says Edit Profile. What I've noticed with LinkedIn is LinkedIn has two ways to do everything, and one of the ways to edit your profile is at the very top with that drop down menu. When you click on profile, you can select edit profile, or the gray box that I just told you about that's in the box with your picture. So when you select edit profile, you get another screen that comes up. It doesn't look much different, but everything what you're going to see changes is there are little blue pencils next to, like my name, it has a little blue pencil. The job that I'm doing now, a little blue pencil. What that little blue pencil means is you can edit that information right from there. In the picture block, you'll see a camera sitting there, and the camera is so you can change your picture. You can actually edit your picture. Down in the bottom right hand of that white box, there is a gray ribbon down there, and on the right side it says Edit Contact Information. Now if you click on that Edit Contact Information, it will open up to where you can put your email address in there, your phone number, your address, your Twitter account, your website. You can put all of that information in there. And what I have in mine is very basic. I just have my email address in there, and I have my website. Especially if you have a business, you want to put your business website in there. And your Twitter accounts, it's kind of up to you if you want to put your personal Twitter account or if you want to put your business Twitter account in there. I think for me, and when you see me talking, it's mostly going to be business. And so I'm going to talk a lot about business and putting business information in there. The next thing is down on the bottom left of that box that's still open. On the right hand side it says Edit Contact Information. On the left hand side it has the web link to your LinkedIn account. And this area down there, it has the LinkedIn logo. Then it says www.linkedin.com, and then /IN, and then /, and there's probably a bunch of numbers and letters in there. What this is, you can go in and you can change that URL. And what I did was I changed mine to a vanity URL, where if you go down right next to that link, there it says edit, and you click on that edit button. What will happen is you're going to open up what it says public profile. when you open up that public profile, this is what people can see about you. But what we want to do is we want to create a vanity URL for you so it's easy for people to find you. Like for mine, it's linkedin.com/Mike Bitter. That will take you to my public profile if you're not connected to me, rather than linkedin.com/60457B392508. I just know that off the top of my head. No, I'm just kidding.
Scary.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. So let me show you how to change your public profile URL. Go over, I'm on the public profile page. That's what it says in the upper left. Now go to the bottom right. On the very bottom right, it says profile badges, and right above that, it says your current URL. That is the current URL to your LinkedIn page. Okay, it says your public profile URL. Underneath that, it says your current URL. And then underneath that, it has your URL. Underneath that, it says customize your public profile URL. When you click on that customize your public profile URL, you're going to get a box that's going to pop up right in the middle of the page. And it's going to say customize your public profile URL. And what you'll do is you'll go down to that box. It's a white box that's outlined in blue, and delete everything that's in that box and put in what you would like your vanity profile, your vanity URL to be. Mine is Mike Bitter. So I can remember that that's what my vanity URL is. And then after you've done that, go down to Set Custom URL, click on that, and you'll go back to your main page, and then click on your... Okay, then we're going to stay there for just a minute because I want to show you one other thing before we go off of this page. Because what some people ask is, as they're setting up their profile, what if they're just putting it together a little bit at a time? And what if they don't want people to see their profile while they're building it? Well, what you'll do is in this box that's public profile, is on the right-hand side where it says customize your public profile. There is a heading called profile content. The first sentence underneath that is make my public profile visible to no one. If you click on that little bubble, that circle right there, nobody will be able to see your public profile. It pretty much takes you offline. You can make your changes, go back into this area, and say make my public profile visible to everyone. So that way you're offline while you're making your changes. And that's what I wanted to show you with that page. When you select make my public profile visible to no one, on the left-hand side, it will say your LinkedIn public profile is visible to no one. It tells you that that is what happens. When you select Make My Public Profile Visible to Everyone, you'll know that it's visible to everyone at that point. So, one of the other things, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break here. And we want to talk about a product that we've been offering, and Deb talked about it just a minute ago, and it is a product, it is an incredible product that we have found and we've become a part of. It offers text message marketing, it offers keyword texting, it offers web teleconferencing, lead page. You can create lead pages. You can do lead generation with it. It has an autopilot function that will allow you to post. It will automatically post to all of your social sites, whether you post anything or not, because there's a post library that that comes with this product. So what I'm going to do is let's go to a commercial break for just a minute, and here we go.
black and white, rabbit ears, and 3 channels. Today, it's 3D, high definition, with thousands of channels. Computers in the 60s were bigger than houses, used punch cards, and required a college degree to operate. Today, 3-year-olds use tablets with more processing power than was on the lunar lander. Technology, it's awesome, if you can keep up. And what about social media? Look, a few years ago, you just had to manage Facebook and Twitter. Today, it's Yelp, Instagram, Pinterest, and about 100 others with more popping up every single day. It's true, social media is here. Over 50% of North Americans have at least one account. It's already overtaken email as the #1 activity online. And whether you're a business owner, youth group leader at your church, a small business owner, entrepreneur, nonprofit organization, or just a connected grandma, the question is, how do you keep up? Well, we've got the answer. It's fast, easy, and simple. It's revolutionizing social media. It's called Social Zing. At Social Zing, our message is easy. We're making social simple. With our easy-to-use cut, paste, and post technology, we can make you look like the expert, even if you are brand new to social media. Saving time while promoting your company and brand, even if that brand is just cool grandma. Our set of cutting-edge tools are perfect for small to mid-sized businesses, entrepreneurs, franchisees, and independent distributors, church groups, charities, schools, local organizations, even teenagers and college students love our tools because they are powerful and simple to use. Every Social Zing membership comes with our entire suite of products, including our flagship, Social Zing, which helps you post, track, and manage all of your social profiles from one location. And if you're too busy to keep up with it all or don't totally understand social marketing, turn on the exclusive Social Zing Autopilot feature and let the system do the work for you. Quickly create unlimited Facebook pages using PageZing, the automated Facebook page creator. Pre-built custom templates make it quick and easy to set up and use. Update your page with your own photos, videos, and even contact forms. It's fast and easy and very powerful. With CaptureZing, you can create your very own web-based lead capture pages without the help of a tech guru. Our simple setup wizard walks you through our ready-to-use process. Professional templates allow you to add your personal touch while you incorporate your favorite promo videos right from YouTube. Get together anytime, anywhere, and with anyone for online or face-to-face meetings using MeetingZing. With built-in voice conferencing and high-quality webcam video, online meetings have never been more engaging. Preload company presentation materials or take advantage of the whiteboard feature. You can add videos and documents into your presentation library, and your meetings are always ready to go. And there's no complicated installation for attendees. They simply click a link and your meeting is live. With LeadZing, you can track and manage leads as they come into your system. Convert prospects and expand your business with easy one-click emails and follow-up marketing campaigns. This easy-to-use marketing system simplifies the routine tasks of campaign management. No one falls through the cracks. Whether you are prospecting for new clients or following up with existing ones, LeadZing makes it easy for you. TextZing allows you to send important messages using the fastest-growing communication channel worldwide, text messaging. You can reach your customers, sales team, organization, or church group, or even everyone in your family. TextZing messages can be sent and delivered within seconds, which can create more zing in growing your business. With VideoZing, you can send a video email and your recipients will be able to watch it, share it to social media, forward it as an email embedded into their webpage, or opt into your list. And you can track all video engagements from one central location. Studies show video is 80% more engaging than traditional text. VideoZing will make you look more professional while helping to increase your overall image. One awesome suite, 7 amazing tools, no special training or technical skills required. Even if you are brand new to social media, we provide you with the information you need to be a social expert in no time with our proven step-by-step training. Now you can get on top and stay ahead of the trends and brand yourself in the social media world without having to spend thousands of dollars. You get all of this for less than $100 a month. And best of all, you can be up and using all the tools in just minutes. Look, 93% of Americans believe companies should have a social media presence. 43% of all marketers found a customer via LinkedIn, and 52% of all marketers have found a customer via Facebook. If you are not taking advantage of this revolutionary way to market and connect, you will get left behind. So take the next step. Put these powerful, simple tools to work for you. Social Zing, making social simple.
All right, we're back. We're back, and I was just talking about Social Zing. I mean, Social Zing, social media marketing is not the wave of the future. Social media marketing is here, and that's one of the reasons I'm here. And it's here to stay. I want to show you what social media marketing is. I want to show you how to use it. Social media marketing is about staying in front of your audience and staying in front of them on all different platforms. It's about telling as many people as you possibly can about your business or product. Even if you don't have a business, a lot of people are making a lot of money in social media marketing. Are you going to be one of those people? We're looking for the right people to distribute our software to small and medium-sized businesses. We'll even show you how to build a sales team so you can reach more people and make more money in a shorter period of time. If this is something that you're interested in or you'd like to know about, go to zingmarketingsystem.com. It's Zing, Z as in zoo, I-N-G, marketingsystem.com. Or give us a call today, 402-212-1245, and we'll talk a little bit more about it and about Social Zing. Hey, let's get back to LinkedIn. The next thing in LinkedIn that we want to talk about is, I'll tell you what, we're going to open the phone lines while we're here. Let's open the phone lines. Phone number is 402-212-1245. 1245. If you have a question, give us a call. And by the way, shout out to Scott out there in Georgia. How the heck are you, man? He sent me a couple of texts telling me some things to do on the show, one of which is not dance on the radio. Don't ask me how he knows. He just knows I'm dancing on the radio. But that's Scott. I said I was going to go to LinkedIn, but before I do that, let me tell you some things that are coming up here in Omaha. October 28th. October 28th at the Village Inn, 78th in Dodge. If you're out and about, 11:30 to 1 o'clock, come in, have lunch with us, and learn how to automate your social media marketing. We're also going to do a social media software demo. We're going to show you and we're going to talk to you about Social Zing during that time. October 30th, 5 effective techniques for email marketing during the holidays. That's going to be at the SCORE office, the Greater Omaha SCORE office at 108th and Maple. They are in the SBA building, the Small Business Administration. November 5th and 6th. The SCORE is going to be offering an entrepreneur workshop. It's 2 nights, 6 to 10 p.m. both nights. It's huge. They bring in lawyers, they bring in accountants, they bring in marketing people, all for a nominal fee of $50. You couldn't get one of these professionals for an hour for $50. I can almost guarantee that. November 6th, QuickBooks, 9:30 to 12:30, back at the Greater Omaha SCORE office, 108th and Maple. You can give them a call for both of those classes, or I'm going to give you a website address here in just a minute, so have a pen and a piece of paper ready. Also, huge. Omaha is going to be rocked November 7th. They are going to have a mega meetup. It's going to be at the Thompson Alumni Center. This is huge. It starts at 8 o'clock. I believe it's 8 o'clock in the morning, goes till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We have speakers in the morning. We have tips and tricks in the afternoon. I think there's maybe a $10 charge for that. They're still kind of putting some links and things together, but get your pencil and piece of paper ready. Go to asmomaha.com/calendar. That's asmomaha.com/calendar. All of those events will, if they're not there yet, They will be there. So that's how you can keep up with the social media marketing that's going on in Omaha. Okay, let's get back to LinkedIn. Deb had to duck out. See you later, Deb. It was great seeing you. Great to have you in the radio station. Next thing that I want to talk about is we're still talking about your profile. Let's get down to your summary and your experience. The biggest things that I want you to take away from this is first off, make sure that all the dates, the places, locations, all of that are correct in your work experience. If you worked at a particular job during a particular period of time, make sure that that time is correct. And this is all part of your profile. The reason that we do that is because LinkedIn will connect you with other people. If you've been on LinkedIn, you'll know that when you open it up on the upper right, it says people you may know. Have you ever wondered how LinkedIn thinks you may know those people? It's because they have put you together with the experience that you've identified in your profile. If it says that you were working at a particular business for a 2 or 3 year time frame and somebody else was working there at the same time, and it is on their profile, what LinkedIn will do is it'll say, hey, these people probably know each other. So it connects them together and says, hey, you two may know each other. It is a great way to reconnect with people. Okay, so your school, your work, anything like that you have gotten, make sure that all of that is correct. And one of the things that you want to do, especially in your summary, is first off, pick 3 to 5 words that you want people to find you. And if you own your own business, it's going to be words about your business and what you do. For instance, if you look at my summary, you just go to linkedin.com/Mike Bitter. See how I snuck that in? It's a vanity URL. You'll see my public profile. In my summary, some of the things that you're going to see in there: manages, directs. I talk about building social media marketing strategies. Let me see, what else? Social media marketing professionals, social networking. I use Facebook, Twitter, blogging, YouTube. I work all of those keywords in there. So if someone is looking for that type of information or somebody with that skill set and they do a search on LinkedIn, bam, there you are. So wrap those 3 to 5 keywords into your summary. Don't force them in there. Make them kind of flow. And what you want to do is your summary needs to be written for your current position. And if you change positions, you need to update it. It's there for your most recent position, or what position or what business you want people to find you for. That's what you're going to put in your summary. If you go on down, you'll see that my first work experience with this is going to be the longest. That's the one I'm going to spend the most time with. That's the one that I want people to know the most about. And as you go down to my next experience and my next experience, each one of them get a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller, because there's some things on there that I don't want people to find me for. For instance, I was affiliate faculty at Clarkson College. I taught there for 4 years, but I don't necessarily want to teach in a college again, so I wouldn't say as much about that as I would social media marketing, or maybe even project management, although chances are I would not go back to project management again. It's something that I enjoy doing. You keep going down below that. We're still on edit, we're still on profile. So what we've done is we've gone straight down the profile, and at the very bottom there are skills and endorsements. When you open LinkedIn, every once in a while you will get a block that pops up at the top that says, would you endorse this person for a particular skill set? And this is where that information goes. So if you go to somebody's public profile, you go to the bottom of their public profile, you can see what other people, the people that they're connected with, think they're good at. So that's a great way of kind of looking at people. My number one thing that people believe, or that I have been endorsed for, is entrepreneurship, then strategy, then social media marketing, then social media. So the people that I'm connected with believe that I am more in tune with entrepreneurship than I am strategy or social media marketing, which is fine, because that's a lot of what I do. Is I help businesses and I help people build their businesses. I mean, it's just like Zig Ziglar said, is you become successful by making other people successful. And I think it's great. And it's great that I've been given the opportunity to help people. Okay, if you keep going down below that, you'll see the groups. Underneath skills and endorsements, you'll see groups. What I suggest is become part of at least 2 to 3 groups. Go back up to the top into the search bar and give the search criteria of what you want to connect with groups. For instance, project management or social media marketing. Go back up to the top and put those keywords in there, and you'll find groups that relate to that. So, and if you go down and look at my groups in my public profile, it will also tell you a little bit about me and what I'm connected with and the people that I'm connected with. The beauty about groups is when you post on your LinkedIn, it posts and it goes to your connections LinkedIn page. When you post something into a group, what you post is emailed to every person in that group. Every person in that group will get an email that you just posted something in the group. So what this does is it gives you more visibility. Gives you visibility in front of other people, and it'll give them visibility about who you are, which is really what you want to do. And then if you go down below that, you're going to see influencers. And if you're following any influencers, they're going to be there. I'm following, as far as influencers, Ariana Huffington, Jeff Weiner, Tony Robbins, and Guy Kawasaki. Those are the only 4 influencers that I'm following right now. And also with LinkedIn, you can follow other companies. Keep in mind, when you're in social media marketing and you follow another company, that is giving your endorsement. That is your endorsement of that other company. So keep that in mind also when you're endorsing, or when you start following companies. It's also a great way to find out about companies. Okay, the other thing, we've got one more area we're going to cover before we start wrapping up today. The other thing is if you go back up to the top where it says profile and you click on that, it says who's viewed your profile. It also says that down the right-hand side, about halfway down on the block, it says who's viewed your profile. It also tells you how many times your profile has been viewed in the past 7 days. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on who's viewed your profile, and you'll get a graph that shows you who's been to your profile. What that also shows you is if LinkedIn is putting you together with other people, and it also shows how strong your profile is. The reason you want to know that this function is there and that graph exists is if you're trying to reach out to people or you're trying to attract people, this graph will tell you whether you're reaching your goal or not. Right underneath that graph, it will also tell you who's been looking at your profile. And the beauty of that is, are you attracting the right people? That's what you want to know. When you're in business for yourself, you want to know if you're attracting the right people. And if you're not attracting the right people, you need to make changes in your profile so you do start attracting those people. So this is a really good thing to keep an eye on, and this is for the last 90 days. So with that, I'm going to leave you with that for today, and we're going to start wrapping up the show. And keep in mind, There's LinkedIn. We're going to be back here next week, Wednesday, same time, same place, 12 o'clock noon. We're going to be doing more social media marketing with Mike Bitter, and we're just going to continue on. I think what I'm going to do next week is we're going to have LinkedIn Part 2, because we barely touched on LinkedIn today, and I want to go through some more of LinkedIn next week. So tune back in here for LinkedIn. Also, keep in mind, if you are looking for a piece of software that will help you with your social media marketing, that will get you in front of more people, I have one person that I'm working with, or one company, that said that once he started using this software, that his engagement with people on his Facebook page went from 1 or 2 a week to 10 to 15 comments a day. You know, that's like, it's an incredible jump. And all he had to do was set it and forget it. So if you want more information about that, go to zingmarketingsystem.com, Z-I-N-G marketingsystem.com, and that will give you more information. We're also looking for distributors nationwide and worldwide. You can give me a call, 402-212-1245, or send me an email, Mike at ASM Omaha. ASM stands for Affordable Social Media, Omaha.com. And we'll get you some information and we can get you started. It's a great business to get into. You know what's going on with social media. You see it every day. Even see the radio station that says, talk to me, or send us a tweet. Keep in touch with us. So I am going to wrap this up today, and I'm going to run one more commercial for Social Zing, and then we're going to wrap up today.
There's a lot that goes into building a brand. Whether you're an industry professional, entrepreneur, or have an organization that you'd like to promote, you can no longer ignore the impact of marketing through social media. Unfortunately, for a lot of small to mid-sized businesses, the lack of time, money, and expertise in social media marketing limits the full potential of building a strong brand and growing a warm market.
There's no doubt that social media marketing works. When used strategically, it's one of the best ways for companies and organizations of all kinds to reach their audiences and to build brand awareness.
I've had Body Indulgent Spa since 2010, and we use social media a lot in our business to grow our business, to run our specials, to get clients, to fill up bookings that are empty for the day.
We contacted a social marketing company, and it was going to be very expensive for us to retain them to do our social marketing for us.
I've been a social media manager for the past 4 years, and what I've noticed is a lot of businesses can't afford me. It can be expensive, it can be timely. I have to get information from you, the business owner, because I don't know anything about your business.
It's probably safe to say no one knows your business or organization as well as you. Now imagine a powerful suite of products specifically designed to provide cutting-edge technology so you can be at the top of your marketing game, all at an unbelievable price. Introducing SocialZing.com. The SocialZing.com web-based platform is the ultimate prospecting and conversion system through its integrated suite of social marketing solutions.
When we were introduced to Social Zing, I was amazed at the simplicity and the power of the platform.
We are not what we call a one-trick pony. We don't just have one product or service. We have a Social Zing platform which allows the average business owner to promote their business and services through social media without having any experience at all. They don't have to go back to school. They don't have to have a degree. They don't have to be computer geniuses. The average small company can actually be marketing through social media in a matter of minutes from once they set their account up.
Whether you're new to social media marketing or have help on staff, SocialZing.com can save your business time and money. It's powerful and easy to use. Every SocialZing.com subscription.
Okay, there we go. There's a little bit about Social Zing. Go out to zingmarketingsystem.com. I also want to remind you, October 30th at the SCORE office, 5 effective techniques for email marketing during the holidays. November 5th and 6th, the Entrepreneur Workshop. That is not mine. That is that's a SCORE that's put on by SCORE, 4 hours each night. November 6th, QuickBooks, 9:30 to 12:30, and November 7th is going to be the mega meetup down at the Thompson Alumni Center, right on the beautiful campus of UNO. And that will start early in the morning, probably 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then we're going to go through about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We have speakers all morning. In the afternoon, tips and tricks on using social media marketing. I think that's everything. Whoop. Also, October 28th, I almost passed by it, Automating Your Social Media Marketing. It's going to be at the Village Inn at 78th and Dodge. Come have lunch with us and learn how to automate your social media marketing. We'll also show you how to use text message marketing and keyword texting, all on that day. So come have lunch with us, and we'll show you how to use things. We'll even do a software demonstration for you. It's all about you. It's all about your business. It's all about growing your business, getting you in front of people at the lowest cost that we possibly can. And if you need someone to do your social media marketing for you, don't forget about us. Affordable Social Media. Just go to asmomaha.com and you can find out a little bit about our company. If you want to talk to me personally, this is Mike Bitter. Social Media Marketing with Mike Bitter. Just call me, 402-212-1245, or shoot me an email. Send it to Mike at asmomaha.com. ASM stands for Affordable Social Media. We're broadcasting from the beautiful studios of 1690 AM in Omaha, Nebraska. Our sister station, soon to be up, 95.7, The Boss. Both of them broadcasting from Crossroads Mall. This is Mike Bitter, and I appreciate you tuning in today, listening to what we have to present, and I hope it helps with your business. Tune in next week at this time. We're going to go a little bit more in depth with LinkedIn. I'm going to show you some things that are really going to boost your business. So I look forward to talking to you. Until then, bye.
I gotta drop it down for an